You're watching ABC 7 News at 5:30.
Welcome back. Vacation rentals are big business here on the Suncoast, but one challenge Sarasota County has been facing is residents renting out their homes to tourists.
ABC 7's Rebecca Fernandez joins us live now with more on that and how one of our seaside cities has stricter laws in place to make sure that doesn't happen. Rebecca?
Jacqueline Scott, well, at last week's Sarasota County Commissioners meeting, some residents spoke out about enforcing short-term rental regulations. They say many homes, especially in Siesta Key, are like hotels now. The county's short-term rental regulation is that no home or condo can be rented more than once every 30 days. But every city within the county can have its own set of rules, like the city of Venice does. Here, the regulation is that no homeowner can rent their home more than 3 times a year, and it has to be for a minimum of 30 days.
2, they would have to pay the occupancy tax, which I believe is 12%, and they would need to send that into the city. So that would help with a revenue income for the city as well as the owner. But Venice really wants to kind of, from what I've seen, stay away from that short-term rental.
Realtors in Venice know that if the city were to follow the county law, more money would be coming in. But for residents here, their quiet beach town is more important.
A condo, and we rent it on a monthly basis. And I think the monthly rentals just work instead of a revolving door, people coming and going constantly.
However, that ordinance is set to expire in a few years. And with the popularity of rental websites like Airbnb, residents hope the city will stick to this original regulation.
But when you're here for a longer period, you now become part of the community. You want to make sure that everything is fine within the community, and you certainly want to uphold all the laws, and you don't want to go out and have parties at the beach where things are going to be trashed and so forth.
In most cases here in the city of Venice, if a homeowner is found not following the short-term rental regulation, they could be fined up to $500 per day that home was in violation. Live in Venice, Rebecca Fernandez, ABC 7, your Suncoast News. Back to you guys.
Rebecca, thank you. The Florida Highway Patrol will be looking for those driving under the influence this weekend. The FHP's DUI Wolf Pack will be out in Sarasota and Manatee counties from 10 p.m. Friday to 4 a.m. Saturday morning. Florida law considers a driver with a .08 or higher blood alcohol level to be impaired.
As the holiday season approaches, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office is cracking down on shoplifters. This sign now sits on University Parkway near the Tuttle Avenue intersection. It warns drivers of what the Sheriff's Office is calling Operation Sleigh Ride, saying you won't want to take a ride in their sleigh. Deputies are launching a no-tolerance shoplifting campaign as we head into the holiday shopping season. Theft can result in felony charges and years in prison.
Speaking of the holidays, the decorating has begun at the mall at UTC. More than 1 million lights and more than 66 miles of lights are being put up at the mall. If you connected those lights end to end, it would stretch from UTC to past Fort Myers. UTC will unveil the lights on Friday, November 9th for Santa's Grand Arrival event, followed by a spectacular fireworks show with holiday music.
Well, it certainly does not feel like fall or winter here on the Suncoast, but it's
No.
starting to look like it.
Maybe the lights will help us get in that mood.
There we go.
Yeah, let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan for more on our forecast.
We can be cool. We'll be cool by then. I can guarantee you that. We're going to see some chillier temperatures too coming up here a little bit later. Again, looks like warmth continues though. Right now we have beautiful beach weather out there. Enjoy it. The red tide gone for the most part for right now, and let's hope it stays that way. Calm conditions out on the waters for the most part. We've had this east wind at around 10 miles an hour. So hot again on Friday. High temperatures will be unseasonably warm. And we're talking highs right around 90, maybe 91, 92 degrees inland areas. Upper 80s at the beaches, and then a weak cold front is expected to move in on Sunday. That'll cool us down a little bit from Monday and Tuesday, back down in the mid 80s, which is where we belong, really. And then as we end October, we're going to see some chilly weather. In fact, we're going to get into highs in the 70s as opposed to the 90s, and low temperatures will be in the upper 50s to low 60s, so that'll be nice. That happens right now. It's a little bit too far out there to determine exactly the day, but looks like 26th, 27th, 28th, we'll start to see this stronger cold front move on through and bring us back down to below average temperatures, at least as we end the month of October. 90 degrees right now. Feels like 95 out there, and the east winds are letting up a little bit, but anywhere from 5 to 10 miles an hour. 79, it's cooler in Jacksonville at this hour. 88 degrees in Orlando and 85 now in Miami. Temperatures here, though, all into the upper 80s to low 90s with the exception of Cortez, Wauchula, 82, 86 in Arcadia, and Punta Gorda now at 89 degrees, Inglewood at 89. As far as rainfall goes, we have a few showers inland now starting to fire up. That's been about it. We may see 1 or 2 lone showers again along the coast in a couple of hours from now near the coast, but right now that activity inland near DeSoto County. And you can see that pretty heavy just to the southeast of Arcadia, 1 to the northeast of Arcadia, pushing to the west at 10 to 15 miles an hour. With all this dry air in place, though, those storms are not expected to get too strong. More on our weather coming up in a few. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. With mounting international belief the Saudis were behind the murder of a U.S.-based journalist, Republican members of Congress are proposing sanctions. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo went to Turkey and Saudi Arabia to investigate the mysterious disappearance of Jamal Khashoggi. After returning to the U.S., he told President Trump he had been assured by both the Turks and the Saudis that each was conducting a thorough investigation.
I told President Trump this morning that we ought to give them a few more days to complete that so that we too have a complete understanding of the facts surrounding that, at which point we can make decisions about how or if the United States should respond to the incident surrounding Mr. Khashoggi.
Meanwhile, the Washington Post published what may be some of the last words Khashoggi ever penned, writing, "Arab governments have been given free rein to continue silencing the media at an increasing rate." His words received a day after he was reported missing in Turkey.
Now to the urgent search for a pregnant postal worker who vanished in Chicago without a trace. Police releasing surveillance video of Kiera Coles showing her hours before she was reported missing. ABC's Maggie Rulli shows us the community's effort to find that missing woman.
My daughter's missing.
The family of Kiera Coles now canvassing this Chicago neighborhood with flyers.
And I'm gonna be out here till they return my baby back to me.
Her father desperate for any news of his missing daughter and her unborn child.
Not knowing is what's hurting us the most.
Kiera, a postal worker in Chicago, recently told friends she's 3 months pregnant with her first baby. But now she hasn't been seen for more than 2 weeks. This surveillance video is the last anyone has seen of the 26-year-old. She's seen leaving her apartment dressed in her work uniform.
She wouldn't go this long without talking to me. We talk every day. She wouldn't have me worrying like this. Basically, I'm just waiting for her to just walk through the door.
The U.S. Postal Inspection Service, where Kiera works, says she called in sick that morning.
We're not gonna rest until we find our sister.
But her family says the events of that day are not adding up.
Her cell phone was sitting right there on the seat. She wouldn't go without her phone. 2 weeks. She'd be on Snapchat every day.
Kiera's father says the police have spoken to the father of the child. And while police tell ABC News they have no evidence there was an abduction, they believe foul play may be involved. The Postal Service is now getting involved. They're offering a $25,000 reward, and that's on top of $3,500 from the Postal Union for any information that leads to the safe return of Kiera Coles. Maggie Rulli, ABC News, New York.
Tomorrow night, you have a chance at winning the second largest Mega Millions jackpot ever. The Mega Millions lottery jackpot now stands at $970 million. Today, people here on the Suncoast are buying up tickets, hoping to cash in.
There's been a lot of, talk going around lately, and it's such a high, amount of money. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of money, so, why not take the chance? For a few bucks.
I am going to instantly retire and pay off all of my siblings' debt. That's all they get from me. And then I'm going to disappear.
People have it all planned out. There was no winner Tuesday night's drawing, which had been for $667 million. No one has won Mega Millions since back on July 24th.
Well, after you buy that lotto ticket, you might want to be warned. The Florida Lottery is reporting a lottery scam involving Mega Millions. Scammers are sending emails to the public indicating that they may have won $1 million. The email features the Mega Millions logo on that letterhead. It also says that the recipient was among a group of randomly selected people to participate in an ongoing drawing. The scammers are trying to get your financial information. Florida lottery players will never be required to transfer funds to secure their winnings. It's definitely something to keep in mind. You shouldn't have to pay to get something like that.
To win.
Right,
yeah.
to win.
Just buy your ticket, that's all. Still to come in your Suncoast News, why the liquid in flavored e-cigarettes could be harmful to your airway.
Plus, we'll tell you about a new study that shows car crashes that are rising in states that have legalized marijuana.
Your last chance for 2018 Honda Accords on sale is now during our model year-end sale. Drive new Accords for just $249 a month. Get an Accord, the North American car of the year, for less than the competition. With more standard features than Camry, Honda Sensing, multi-angle camera, turbocharged engine, and more. New Accords, just $249 a month. Your last chance for Accords, all on sale this week at your local Honda dealer.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call, and you cannot be turned down for any reason. Even if you have health problems or are living on a fixed income, Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance policies could work for you, with prices starting at less than 32 cents a day. That's as low as $9.40 a month. TruStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
My mom didn't have life insurance and the cost all fell on me. And that's expensive. We're still paying for that.
Yeah, we're still paying for that.
Call 1-800-218-4991 now. In one phone call, you can help prepare your family with protection amounts up to $25,000. There are no medical tests or health questions. And remember, you cannot be turned down for any reason. In fact, TruStage policies are already protecting over 18 million Americans. And rates are designed to be affordable, starting at less than 32 cents a day. That's as low as $9.40 a month. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease.
When I leave, everything will be taken care of for them.
Call 1-800-218-4991 now for a free, no-obligation quote. TruStage offers plans to fit your budget with prices starting at less than 32 cents a day. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage. Call 1-800-218-4991 now.
When the call comes in, it's time to go to work. We respond first, but FPL is right there with us.
You really never know what you're going to pull up on. You don't know what type of call you're going to have. You don't know, once you get to that call, what you're going to encounter.
Whether it's a big storm, it could be a house fire, you must be ready at all times.
We're always happy to see FPL. It's pretty much a team effort. Everybody has a job to do.
We know we can count on them. They'll be there, and so will we.
Planning the right amount of food is hard. The Guestimator makes it easy. Just tell it who's coming and what's for dinner. Then it tells you how much to make. And yes, it even plans for leftovers. Try it at SaveTheFood.com.
E-cigarettes have become very popular and many of them are also flavored. But are they safe? With more, here's ABC's Janae Norman.
E-cigarettes, vaping, has become a common way to breathe nicotine, and it comes in a dazzling variety of flavors. But are they safe? Researchers from Duke and Yale say the flavoring compounds used in e-cigarettes, combined with the e-liquid solvent, can form a new compound that may give us all health concerns. In their study, upwards of 40% of flavor chemical was converted to new chemicals that enter the lungs, and these new chemicals are often not reported as ingredients on the package. They may lead to lung irritation. More studies are needed to understand the long-term effects of these chemicals on humans, but this may be another reason for you to put down that e-cigarette. With this Medical Minute, I'm Janae Norman, ABC News.
Now your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
Weekend just about here, and these guys are happy about it. I'm sure they're all dressed up in their suits and ties, but they'll be donning some casual clothes for the weekend. Van Wezel webcam showing clear skies out there right now. We have a few clouds around, but not much rain. There's a few showers I showed you earlier into DeSoto County, but all in all, pretty quiet night, and it looks to be that way tomorrow night too. And remember, Tips from the Heart on Siesta Key tomorrow, too. We got a big going on there from 5 until 9 o'clock, I believe. A lot of specials at the area restaurants. Get some people out there to help out with the waiters and wait staff there and all the restaurateurs, as they've been having a hard month and a couple of months as a result of red tide. Frontal boundary now located to the north and east of us. You can see some showers there, a little bit of activity, but high pressure dominating the weather right now over the eastern third of the nation. You can see a little activity along I-75 up near Gainesville, and that's that weak front. It's not much, and looks like it'll drop dew point temperatures down just a little bit. A few spotty showers now on into DeSoto County. Low temperatures to start things off tomorrow into the mid to upper 70s, 78 in Anna Maria. That's well above average, about 10 degrees warmer than normal, and temperatures into the mid 70s in Sebring, Arcadia, and Wauchula. Well, the RPM forecast model, and you can see the rapid precision model, we call it, is heading off to the southwest this front. It'll get close to us on Friday afternoon. In fact, a few showers near Orlando, spreading off into some inland areas, and then a chance, a little bit more cloudiness in the afternoon, and you may notice a few isolated showers popping up. Here comes the next front, too. We're going to start to see more and more of these cold fronts arriving. As I told you earlier, the strongest one will be around the 26th, 27th of this month, which will bring us back into highs in the 70s finally, I think, by, say, August 28th and 29th. Well, you can see we have a few clouds tomorrow. Temperatures still very warm into the upper 80s to near 90 degrees, and it feels like temperature into the mid-90s. The tropics are quiet right now. Not much going on. Usually we can count on one, maybe two storms remaining for the month, and I should say for the rest of the season. It ends officially November 30th. And the GFS forecast model is showing something popping up. Now, is it going to be tropical or is it going to be a nor'easter? That remains to be seen. But this is Sunday, and you can see Sunday we're looking at nice weather here as high pressure dominates. And then you'll notice a little blurb on the screen near Louisiana come Wednesday and Thursday of next week. There it is. And then notice what happens is trough of low pressure starts to really get going off the Carolina coast. And then it scoots up the Gulf Stream and really intensifies. The GFS has it as a significant storm making its way through the northeast on into the last half of the week. That will be the system that could bring us that cold front, which will chill us out here, but could also bring some big storms to the northeast. We'll watch it. 90 degrees right now. It feels like 95 out there, and east winds are at 8. The high today was 91, 2 degrees shy of the record. It seems like every day we've been 2 degrees shy of the record high. It was 93 set back in 1989. 72 low. These two numbers, 91 and 72, is typical of what you see in the month of August and September. So summer-like readings continue, although we didn't get the humidity that we normally see for the summer, but still very hot temperatures out there. Well, the rain continues in Texas, unfortunately, right over an area that continues to get hammered by some heavy rain for the past 3 days now. More tropical moisture is starting to work into that region as well, so that's not over yet and won't be for the next 24 hours. Winds out of the east turning to the northeast at 10 knots tomorrow. Light chop, and the seas running 1 to 2 feet. Here's the extended forecast. Sunshine, plenty of it. A few showers, maybe a little bit more cloudiness in the afternoon on Friday. It should not spoil football Friday night. And then Saturday looks really good. 89 for high. A little bit cooler on Sunday. A weak front comes through. And look at that, 67. We'll take what we can get on Monday morning. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. Let's take a look at your first alert traffic right now. We are seeing some traffic on US 41 in Sarasota heading both north and south. That's between South Point Drive and Avamo Way.
New research shows car crashes are up by as much as 6% in the first states to legalize the sale of recreational marijuana. The number of accidents in Nevada, Oregon, Colorado, and Washington state have all increased compared to some neighboring states that have not legalized marijuana for recreational use.
Well, Kleenex is scrapping its man-size branded tissues after complaints of sexism. The company launched man-size tissues in 1956. 62 years later, the male-targeted marketing strategy found itself in the middle of a social media uproar. Kimberly-Clark, the Kleenex's parent company, said it received a consistent increase of complaints about that branding. Bowing to the pressure, the company will rebrand Kleenex man-sized tissues as Kleenex Extra Large starting later this year. I don't think I've ever seen those before.
I haven't either.
Interesting.
News to me. Yeah. Entertainment news is next.
Reorganizing a space in your home? Save up to 15% on our premium finishes during the California Closets Autumn Upgrade event. Contact us today for a free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Stop in and save big on new Ram trucks during Ram Power Days at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota. The Ram 1500 has been named a Consumer Guide Best Buy for 6 years running. Get an all-new 2019 Ram Quad Cab for as little as $24,999. Or save big and get up to $14,328 off a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Subaru vehicles hold their value better than any other brand for 2018, according to ALG. And Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Forester is an IIHS top safety pick for 12 years running. And right now, you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $229 a month or get 0% financing with zero down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Reorganizing a space in your home? Save up to 15% on our premium finishes during the California Closets Autumn Upgrade event. Contact us today for a free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
So I kind of grew up all across the country. I come from 5 generations of military men. My dad is still active duty. My grandpa is retired Marines. I like going for runs with my dog. I love, taking her out to the dog beach over in Venice. There are so many things here to do on the Suncoast. My goal every day when I come into work at ABC7 is to tell your stories, give you that major local news and those details that you really care about. I'm Jacqueline Matter and I'm here for you.
New accusations have surfaced against the former lead police detective in the Harvey Weinstein sexual assault investigation.
He's accused of urging one of Weinstein's accusers to delete information from her phone before giving it to prosecutors. Those new allegations against Detective Nicholas DeGaudio involve a woman who says Weinstein raped her in 2013. Prosecutors say the woman did not delete any information which was personal and unrelated to the investigation. DeGaudio was removed from the Weinstein case last week after evidence surfaced that he instructed a witness to keep quiet when she raised doubts about another accuser's claim of sexual misconduct.
Judy Blume has at long last agreed to a feature film adaptation of her 1970 young adult novel, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Writer and director Kelly Freeman Craig is set to adapt and direct the film. She tweeted the news yesterday, writing that thrilled is an understatement. She's known for writing and directing the critically acclaimed coming-of-age film, The Edge of 17. Blume tweeted in August that she was in Los Angeles meeting about film and series adaptations of her books after years of turning down offers.
News for Orange is the New Black fans. Netflix announcing the upcoming 7th season will be its last. The popular controversial show catapulted the video streaming service and served as a gateway to many other Netflix exclusive shows, including Stranger Things and House of Cards.
In theaters beginning tonight, one of the biggest horror movies to open this year, Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis is back 40 years later, and she wants revenge against Michael Myers. The new film picks up Halloween's plot from the end of the first film, ignoring all that happened between parts 2 and 10. The original film put lead actress Jamie Lee Curtis on the road to stardom. She spoke about returning to the franchise at the film's Hollywood premiere yesterday.
And that, I thought, well, we're in 3 pages. We know that I have a granddaughter, and we're back in the closet. And we're in Haddonfield, and it's Halloween night. I thought, boom, erase 40 years. Here we are. I loved it.
Although there have been Halloween sequels over the years, the producers say forget all of those. This is meant to be the true sequel to the 1978 original.
I really want to see that, but of course you got to pre-watch the first one
That's
before you go
a good
watch
idea.
the movie.
Yeah, then it'll all make sense.
Yep.
We'll be right back with more news.
Reorganizing a space in your home? Save up to 15% on our premium finishes during the California Closets Autumn Upgrade event. Contact us today for a free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Blue 32, Blue 32, hut hut! It's the Gettle Gridiron Challenge. The game's on to sell 2,000 vehicles. 12 teams compete for the #1 spot. Score a great deal at every Gettle dealership. Buy with 0 down. Make no payments for 90 days. Choose from 14 of your favorite brands, all on sale. Who will make it to the end zone? You decide. Rush to a Gettle location near you or visit Gettle.com. Gettle's got it.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
At Tidewell Hospice, we know it's never too late to say thank you to our military veterans. The Tidewell Honors Veterans Program has provided care to more than 13,000 military families since 2008. Tidewell volunteers help honor veterans through special pinning ceremonies that demonstrate our appreciation for the freedom our veterans fought to defend. If you know a veteran who can benefit from end-of-life care, call or visit Tidewell.org today. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Reorganizing a space in your home? Save up to 15% on our premium finishes during the California Closets Autumn Upgrade event. Contact us today for a free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Watch ABC7 wherever you are, on our live stream, on mysuncoast.com, on the ABC7 My Suncoast app, powered by the Eye Associates, providing sight for life, featuring traffic maps and live radar, dining with recipes, and My Suncoast Restaurant Guide. Visit mysuncoast.com. Click on the Apps tab to download the ABC7 My Suncoast app for Apple and Android.
Shop online anytime at VeniceToyota.com on US 41 South.